In this session, we would study one typical problem from the chapter Projections of Planes. This problem is typical in the sense that it involves all possible type of complications of chapter Projections of Planes. Now this chapter Projection of Planes involves three types of complications. Problem would be complicated because of these three conditions. The first complication is the plane would be resting in FRP. In all our earlier problems, we have seen that some parameter of the plane, that is either a point or one side or edge, was resting in HRP. But in the first complication, instead of HRP, that plane will be resting in FRP. Something of the plane would be resting in FRP. The second complication, while completing condition, inclination of the plane with reference line will not be given directly in terms of angle. Instead, after that inclination, what would be the shape of view, that would be the given. That is second complication. And the third complication, while completing second condition, the angle of some parameter of the plane would be given, but that angle given would be with true length of that parameter, and that parameter will not be existing in true length in obtained view. So in that case, we have to find angle beta if that property is with respect to FRP, or angle alpha if that property is with respect to HRP. So this chapter involves these three complications, and this typical problem involves combination of all these complications. So this single problem summarizes this entire chapter. Okay, so let us see the problem. A 30 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree set square has its shortest edge 30 mm long, and it is in the FRP. The front view of the set square is an isosceles triangle. Draw the projections with the hypotenuse of set square inclined at 40 degrees to HRP. Also find inclination of a plane with FRP. So this is the problem. As I have said, this problem involves all mentioned three complications, but we will elaborate this complication at due stage. First, we will follow our regular procedure. What we do in solution, in the first step, we figure out the data given under three headings. First, shape and dimensions. The shape mentioned in the problem is a 30 degree, 60 degree set square, which is essentially a triangle. So we do draw a rough diagram of this 30 degree, 60 degree set square, which is a triangle, right angle triangle. We have nomenclature at B is 90 degree, point A is 30 degree angle, and point C is 60 degree. And dimensions. Set square has its shortest edge 30 mm long. Now from the geometry, the side facing 30 degree angle is the shortest side. That's why this side BC would be 30 degree. Only one dimension is given, but the dimension would be invariably given in such a manner that that shape could be drawn perfectly. And with given this single dimension, we can draw this triangle because we know the angle. We know this angle 90 degree, this angle 60 degree, this angle 30 degree, and this side. So we can draw the triangle with given dimension. So we figured out first data in the problem, shape and dimension. Now second, condition with HRP. In all our problems, we have followed these stages. The second thing in the data would be always condition with respect to HRP. And by condition with respect to HRP, we mean anything given in the problem with respect to HRP would form condition with respect to HRP. So we'll read the problem for this condition with respect to HRP. The front view of the set square is an isosceles triangle. Draw the projections with the hypotenuse of set square inclined at 40 degrees to HRP. So here there is a reference of HRP. So this will form condition with respect to HRP. And what is the condition? The hypotenuse of set square, hypotenuse would be this line AC. So this hypotenuse of set square is inclined at 40 degrees to HRP. Also find inclination of plane with FRP. So there is only one reference to HRP. So we'll write down that reference as a condition. Hypotenuse, which is line AC, it is inclined at 40 degrees to HRP. And one important thing here we have to note, hypotenuse makes angle means true length of hypotenuse makes angle. So by default this condition is true length of hypotenuse is at 40 degrees to HRP. This is second condition. First condition with respect to HRP, and third thing in the data is condition with respect to FRP. Anything given in the problem with reference to FRP would form condition with respect to FRP. Now we'll read the problem once again to figure out this condition. A 30 degree, 60 degree, 90 degree set square has its shortest edge 30 mm long and it is in the FRP. So this shortest edge, which is of 30 mm long, which we have specified as edge BC, this edge BC is in FRP. So as I mentioned at the start of problem itself, this problem involves complication of a kind where something of the plane would be in FRP, unlike all previous problems where something of the plane was in HRP. So in this problem, the shortest edge BC, it is in FRP, and we know that if something is lying in FRP at the initial stage, we have to keep everything in FRP. That is, edge view we have to keep in FRP. That we'll see at the solution stage, but keep it in mind. And the second condition with respect to FRP is, now that object, that plane is kept in FRP. So that's why now the inclination would be given with respect to FRP in the changed position, and after that inclination, now front view will be changing. And in this problem, now that inclination is not given, but after the inclination, how that front view appears, that description is given. That will also form condition with respect to FRP. So if you see, the front view of the set square is an isosceles triangle. That means this triangle set square is resting in FRP on its shortest edge such that its front view is an isosceles triangle. Now let us go for solution in our usual step. In first step, we draw the true shape of a plane, and in this case the true shape of a plane, that is set square of 30 degree, 60 degree, would be drawn in front view, because if we draw true shape in front view, then its top view will be appearing as edge view, and that edge view we can draw on the reference line. That means we will be drawing that edge view on the FRP. Now why there is a need to draw edge view on FRP? Because then we will be given inclination in subsequent step in order to keep only that parameter in FRP which has been specified. So in order to keep shortest edge in FRP, we need to keep entire edge view in FRP. That's why we need to draw true shape in front view. So this is first complication. In all our earlier problems, we had drawn true shape in top view and edge view in front view in HRP, because in those problems angle with respect to HRP was given of the plane, but here the side shortest side BC is given in FRP. That's why we are drawing true shape in front view, and in next step we will be drawing edge view in top view. And also while drawing this set square we will be drawing as per the orientation. That means the property is described with the shortest side. That's why this triangle will be constructed by keeping the shortest side free either on the left hand side or on the right hand side. So for the sake of uniformity for this entire chapter, we have kept this parameter of which property is mentioned free on the left hand side. So first we had drawn this BC with given dimension, then this 90-degree angle line, then this 60-degree angle line, and wherever these two lines intersects, automatically this point would be A. This is our first step, true shape of given set square. Now in second step we will be projecting the points in the top view to form the edge view, and this edge view we are keeping on FRP on the reference line. This would be our second step. Now in third step, now we would be completing condition with respect to FRP first, because in the initial orientation we have kept the plane or edge view in the FRP. So in the next step, in the third step of the problem, in the top view we will keep this shortest edge BC in FRP, and we will give some inclination to this edge view. And the second complication now comes into picture. It is given that this shortest side BC, it is in the FRP, but this inclination of the edge view is not given directly. Instead, after this inclination, what would be the shape in front view, that is given, and that shape is given is of isosceles triangle. Now you may worry that though here isosceles triangle is mentioned, the dimensions of this isosceles triangle are not given. Okay, but you have to remember that here BC we are keeping in FRP in terms of point view. That's why in front view BC will be existing in true length, and anyhow we will be projecting point B and C in true length, and this would be the one side of the equilateral triangle, and this another sides of equilateral triangle will be also of same length as that of BC. So even though the resultant shape of the equilateral triangle is known, and even though dimension is not given, we have to extrapolate that dimension as equal to length of this side BC. Now we'll see in stepwise. In next step, first we will construct this equilateral triangle. That's why we will project point B horizontally, project point C horizontally. At some appropriate distance we will reconstruct this line BC, and we will complete this equilateral triangle. So this triangle is equal. Now after constructing this isosceles triangle, now we will project this point BC on the reference line. This BC will be keeping in FRP, and from A we will draw a projector, and on this projector point A would be there, and this distance between point view of BC and A we will take from this length of edge view. When we give inclination to edge view, we do not change its dimensions. So this edge view length would be marked over here on the projector of A in order to locate point A. Now this would be completing condition with respect to FRP, and this is the angle made by edge view with respect to FRP. That is also asked in the question. We will measure it at the final stage. Now we have completed condition with respect to FRP. Now we will complete condition with respect to HRP. Now condition with respect to HRP, is given in terms of angle made by this shortest side with respect to HRP, and that angle is given angle is given with respect to hypotenuse AC is making 40 degrees to HRP. Now if you see at this stage, hypotenuse is lying at this location in front view. As this property is given with respect to HRP, we have to refer front view, because while considering front view we treat this reference line as HRP. And this is the third complication, that is, we are going to complete condition with respect to HRP by constructing new HRP at the side of front view. In all our earlier problems, finally we were completing condition with respect to FRP, so we had constructed FRP on this side, but in this problem finally we will be completing condition with respect to HRP, so we have to construct HRP in the form of reference line at this side, that is at the side of front view. And the complication is the angle of hypotenuse with respect to HRP is given, and we have seen that the angle of hypotenuse given, it is with true length of hypotenuse, and whether true length of hypotenuse is available here. Now there are only two criteria. A line exists in true length in any particular view if its adjacent view is either parallel to reference line or if it is existing in point view. In case of AC, both these possibilities are not existing. If you see the adjacent view, point A is here, C is here, AC is in the inclined position. That's why here AC is not existing in true length. That's why we cannot take that angle 40 degree directly. So we have to find out angle here alpha. If true length of AC makes 40 degrees with HRP, how much angle this front view of AC would make, that we will be finding out separately, and then we will be drawing that HRP angle at found out angle. Now how to found angle? We know the true length of AC, we know in true shape, this is true length of AC hypotenuse, and angle made by true length 40 degree is known. So on any convenient horizontal line, we will take point C, we will mark angle 40 degree, true angle, we will mark length C to A, mark this point as A. This is true length, we have taken it from this true shape. And in second step, we will follow the second rule of projection line. This is the true length position and original position, they are on the same straight line. So we will be drawing this probable location of original position or view position, and on this line point A would be there somewhere, and this length C to A, it is available length, it is taken from this front view. So this length C to A, it will be taken from this view, which is available front view. So here true length of hypotenuse, when it makes 40 degrees with HRP, the available AC length, this available AC length would make angle alpha. So we will be constructing new HRP at this location, not at angle 40 degree but at an angle alpha. This is the third complication of this problem. So this new HRP is constructed at found out angle alpha, and the last step is now simple. This would be the new view, and in this view all these points will be projected and distance will be taken from next to adjacent. We want distance in this plane, we will skip this adjacent plane and we will take distance from next to adjacent. Only 3 points would be needed to be projected, and I have given this cheat code. If shape of the plane is simple, that is number of points need to be projected are less, there would be complications in the problem, and if number of points projected to be are more, generally problem and the condition would be simple without any complications. So as this problem involved all three types of complication, it had to contain minimum number of points, less number of points. So we need to project only 3 points. So we will be projecting point A, B and C in this new plane, and distances will be taken from this view. Only A is lying at some distance from the reference line, B and C are existing on reference line itself. So here also B and C are existing on reference line itself, and distance of A is transferred from this reference line to here, from this reference line at this location. And in this problem, the angle is also asked. Finally, the projection is complete. The angle is also asked of plane with FRP, and we know that angle made by plane with respect to reference plane is generally measured at the edge view. So this is the edge view having some inclination. So if you measure this angle is angle made by plane, that is the set square with FRP.